Shawnee decided to get up here and say, "You're not going to talk about Stefon Diggs?" As if I didn't know that was the trending breaking news. Breaking trending news. Trending breaking, baby. Let me tell you, I didn't believe that hoe when I read the lawsuit. It didn't make no sense to me, but it is what it is. We're going to talk about it. Got to get my hydration in. Hydration is important. But y'all, hey Couture Bays, it's your girl Bright going live with the Bree Talk and Bay Squad. We got to talk about Tasha K being dragged back into court. Baby, Cardi B is not playing with her. Like, this is getting nasty at this point. Like, Stefon is winning in court. Nick Cannon dragged by Carlos Miller. And I'm happy Mr. 85 South dragged him because Nick Cannon is a liar. I've been telling y'all Nick Cannon's a liar since when he did that podcast with the hotel. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all Ooh, look at the gap. Oh, ooh, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where it's at? Where it's at? Where is it? Run the checkup. Run the checkup. And run the checkup. Ooh, say Hudson, I like that. That was nice. I love it. Now that's a gift I can get with. Okay. The glasses was fire. It was given do y'all remember the Balenciaga glasses back when Balenciaga was not, you know? I know. Thank you, Say Hudson. We're definitely gonna be talking about Young Miami because I like the song. I'm sorry. I'm part of the people who like the song. I told y'all, I like Young Miami. Y'all can be mad. Y'all can hate her on your own time. And did y'all see at the Met Gala, Rihanna was giving ASAP Rocky the blues? I told y'all. I said, when there's trouble in paradise, I can spot when the girls are not happy. Sister was not living in her truth. And y'all was mad at me talking about where's the proof? Where's the proof? I've been telling y'all, she didn't have them babies back to back. She is tired of being uh Susie Homemaker today man. And y'all had the audacity and the nerve and the gall to talk about ASAP went number one. He went number one and nobody knows a song he's made. Let's play a game. But Shawnee, you know a song that ASAP Rocky has?
I love bad bitches, that motherfucking problem.
No, not that one. Not that one. That's an old song. The new one.
No. I didn't even know he sung that.
See? I told y'all. Yes, people thought it was Drake's song and 2 Chainz. It's not.
That's not his song?
No, that's ASAP Rocky's song.
That's crazy.
I'm not lying. The fact that y'all had to think about it, don't play the music too loud because YouTube be taking the money. But yeah, we gonna get into the things. It is with Drake and 2 Chainz. Yeah. Yeah, when that song came out. 2012.
Damn, it's been a whole century.
Crazy. But y'all, like, comment, subscribe, tap this notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my faith of vegan water, and let's get into the mess. How you can hype this video, send a donation, send a gift like St. Hudson did. How you can engage with this video is by hitting those 3 dots. Y'all see the hearts? And we do not work for free, so get them likes up. Hey, Barry, what's going on? Hey, St. Hudson. What is going on? Yes. Hello. Hey, Miss Alice. Is it Alice? Because y'all know I don't got my glasses on. Miss Alacy. I hope I said it's a Lacey. It's a Lacey. I hope I'm saying it right. I hope I'm saying it right. But shout out to the bays, the international and the domestics. Ooh, destiny swapping at its finest. People don't think it can happen between a man and a woman. And I told y'all it could be between a man and a woman. It's Lacey. Oh, I knew it. Let's get into Young Miami. Let's start off with something light. So Young Miami is going to be dropping a project. I saw her in the club. I saw the viral clip. She was in the club. You could tell she was toe up. And she was getting on the DJ's behind. And so many people, well, there was a lot of DJs who didn't like what she was doing. But my thing is this. Somebody needs to call out these DJs. Okay? Can we talk about club culture? Because for the girls who go out to the club, I'm not talking about to the hoes who like to sit in the house. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people who like to go outside, who be at the set, who be at the party.
I'm not in the house.
I didn't have a I didn't have an issue with Young Miami saying that the DJs suck. These DJs be sucking. The DJs want to play their homeboys over and over again. It's 1 in the morning. We got a little goose, a little make the stallion tequila, a little douce. We got a little ace of spade. We got a little butterfly gin in us, and they want to go from the hot songs. They'll play a little sexy red and take it to a song we don't care about. A song we don't care about, a song that's not hot, a song that's not, saying club, a song that doesn't get you in the mood. They want to take it back to something, and you're like, why did you mix it like that? The club was hype. You see people dancing, you see people twerking, and then all of a sudden you want to flip the script. They'll start off with bounce that edge just like your friend do, and the girls is feeling it. Throw it. Geeked up, looking for a eater. And then all of a sudden they want to go to some hip hop head, some man we ain't never heard. They want to play a song we ain't never heard. When you're in the club, play the club artists. Play the club artists. Play their club anthems. I don't want to hear what was the song when I was in Greece. We turned up and they played Shine Bright Like a Diamond. I said, bitch, I know you lying. My homegirl Nay got up and said, no, we did not pay for a bottle in a section to hear Shine Bright Like a Diamond. Cut it ASAP. Sometimes the DJs need to hear it because we was twerking. We was over there feeling it. The liquor started to talk to us. When you start to look at the cup, okay. Okay. That Future come on at the right moment. You in there, la-di-da-di-da, sla-ba-li-da, acting a fool because the liquor's talking to you. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Save that top hot 100 for the beginning of the night. Play the club anthems. Play a little Jeezy. Play some headbusters. Play the stuff that's gonna get the girls to twerk. You can play Uncle Luke when the girls got a little sippy sip in the cup. So I agreed with her, and I don't like how y'all be bullying people because they told the truth. I saw one of the girls posted what he was playing before that, and the song sucked. I forget what he was playing. And the girl was like, he was playing hot songs and then just cutting them off. Mind you, his viewership went up, his followers went up and all that. Baby, he made money. If I'm paying you and we're having a good time, like come on. That's why I like a lot of the down south DJs. Not all of them, but I'm talking about out in the low country. I'm talking about the ones who'll mix in a little trap with a little hood with new. Yeah, I like that. Ooh, where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Run the checkup. Run the checkup. And run the checkup. It says, hey, Couture, saving this life for later when I get off. Just stopping by to show some love. Thank you so much, Tamara. Tia Tamara. Listen, we got working bays over here, baby. Don't you quit that job. The summer is coming. We're going to be outside. We getting our concert tickets. We getting our bodies together. We got some weddings to go to. We got some if you're going to a baby shower. I told everybody, don't invite me to no baby shower, okay? Absolutely not. There's only one baby shower I'm going to, and that's to my bestie's baby shower because she's a married woman. She's been married to this man for a long time. She's just now rewarding him with kids. We got to make sure the birthing plan is together. I'm going to be in the hospital. I'm going to be in there making sure they don't try to take my friend up out of here because what? You think I trust these people with my friend and our baby? Because she's having our baby, okay? The fuck? Because who's doing that? Please. Please. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Not y'all laughing at me. Not danceable. I swear. Some J. Cole or Kendrick, the Fight the Power music. I promise you, if they play that in the club, I know it's time to go. Because what are you doing? I don't want to hear Fight the Power. I want to hear Turn Up. I want to hear sipping on some scissor or whatever they talking about. I'll go to Sukiana's baby shower. Now that's gonna be lit. That's gonna be lit. The music gonna be good and the food gonna be good too. That's a good baby shower. Yeah. But let's get into Nick Cannon sitting over there with Club Shay Shay. See, y'all thought Club Shay Shay was gonna be out the way. Club Shay Shay is here to stay. If he can outdo the sex worker, baby, which I told y'all she was a sex worker. Y'all got upset with me. Y'all got upset with me. And y'all starting to see the parallels with Euphoria and what's going on in California. I keep telling y'all, I say people go missing all the time out there. Y'all don't want to listen. All of a sudden, Euphoria come back on the screen. It's too much for y'all. Why is it too much? That's what Club Shay Shay was putting that's probably how he found his little bust down, okay? Through a little different little picking up slow session, talking about the gym. Baby, the gym is code word for I was paid to go over there to play. So you see, he sits down with Nick Cannon, a breeder. Nick Cannon talking about all this stuff. And he has some good stuff to talk about. And I was kind of interested because he was saying some things. But when Carlos Miller from 85 South Podcast got activated and started dog walking Nick Cannon, baby, I knew we had tea. I told y'all, see, the boys be up here fighting. Not only, and for those that don't know the backstory, when Wildin' Out was at its pinnacle, before when Nick Cannon decided to be on his blackest power stuff, his grift, y'all know he's the ultimate grifter. All of a sudden, he is fired. So Viacom was like, no, not until you apologize to the powers that be. You cannot be on TV. So at this time, Carlos Miller, I forget the other one who got the tattoo on his forehead, and the rest of the funny crew did not take his job because they was offering the job and it was offering millions of dollars on the table. They said, hey, do you want to be a part of Wildin' Out? Do you want to do this? Da, da, da. So not only were they a brotherhood, they stood 10 toes deep to stand behind Nick Cannon just for him to fuck them over. And then pretend like, oh, it was the white man that got you fired. It was the white people, as if those same white people aren't going to tell them people. See, not everybody is going to be one being one sound when it comes to money. They're going to tell you when you start making money, when you start becoming successful, because a lot of people didn't think 85 South was going to take off the way that it did. Baby, not only was it successful, it's tied to poor minds. So he put some females on the map too, and that's super successful. And they have their own thing going, and they go on tour, and they're just as funny, and they be interviewing the who's. Baby, people start talking. And what we find out from Carlos Miller and the various tweets, Nick Cannon is a shiesty businessman. He's just out here pandering. He's pandering. I told y'all when Mariah Carey took full custody of them kids, when she took full custody of them kids, something is wrong with him. Something is wrong with him. Now he out here trying to be like, oh, Mariah Carey's so amazing. Da, 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 da. No, what you are is a snake snail. What do they call them? A old snake salesman. You be out here pandering so that way you can sell. How come you don't have Bria Tessie on your arm right now? You're forever girlfriend, because you don't want to be married again unless it's to Mariah, and Mariah don't want nothing to do with you. But when everybody was standing behind you and pouring into you, we couldn't see how. Well, I always said you was a dusty. I always said you was a nasty being, and he showcased that. He magnified that when he talked about Christina Milian on the pod. Something is wrong with Nick Cannon. I'm starting to believe Kel Mitchell's wife, his ex-wife, when she said she saw him over there in the cheerleading outfit with her man. Do y'all remember when she said that? I'm starting to believe he's how you doing. You know what I'm saying? Cause he ain't no man. He ain't no man. He don't know how to be no man. Hey, Denitra. Yes. I hit the like button. We're under a category 3 tornado. Oh my goodness. Girl, get you well, I hope you already have a generator. Get you some batteries, get you some flashlights, some candles, get you some perishables, and get you some dry ice. Virginia Senator Louis Lucas dispensary and head office raided today in Portsmouth, VA. I saw that. I'm waiting for all the details to come out. Hey, Magic T3, what's going on? Them babies say he don't even check up on them. And I remember they said that. He's a deadbeat dad. He's a narcissist. I don't even like to use the psychology terms, but that's what he is. He's somebody who is a shapeshifter himself. He's somebody who's a grifter. People like that are never happy. Okay? What is going on? Hello, hello, hello. Yes, hello, hello, hello. So let's get into we covered Nick Cannon. Let's talk about Tasha K and Cardi B. Let's just get into that. So Tasha K clock it. Ooh, I did. I did. We're gonna talk about that at the end. Tasha K is being sanctioned by Cardi B. Well, Cardi B wants Tasha K to be sanctioned. And she told the judge that she is playing with her bankruptcy not to pay her. She wants her $3.9 million ASAP. She wants it in full. She said since she likes to do post and delete, and so that way she could be like, oh, I didn't know she violated the terms of the NDA or whatever. She's not under an NDA, but I guess they had some type of agreement, some type of written agreement, right? That she would not post about Cardi B. And I don't know what's in the documentation, but I feel like this. Tasha, if you decided to do that, which I've seen you say you didn't, but if you did, girl, like, how do we break free from this attachment? Because you're so much bigger than that now. Like, once you got the fame off of Kevin Hart, who was the bigger celebrity, and you dismantled Kevin Hart, what are we still doing with Belcalis? That's all I want to know. What are we still doing with the Belcalis? I don't think there's a problem with you posting her baby daddy, but the way you were posting, just from my observation about Belcanana and her baby daddy, Stefon Diggs, because we'll talk about him, it was not in a, oh, this is coming from the, I'm just posting for the blogs, because you did not post any of the stuff the girls were talking about when Belcanana was there. But that was just from my observation, right? And I feel like this. I said it before and I'll say it again. I support you. I stand behind you. I don't believe celebrities should just go out here and use their celebrity and their money and their influence to tell people what they can and cannot do on their blogs. But knowing that that girl don't like you, has an issue with you, I feel like you should have kept it on TashaKLive.com, because you make money off of that. That is a private thing. You could say what you want to say, and boom. That doesn't deter or distract or even make your blog on Instagram any less important. I just feel like we got to pick and choose our battles, because despite everything, you still ended up having to pay her millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. And you came out on top. You're nothing like a Milagro. You're nothing like a B Scott or any of them who got sued. You're somebody who was able to be sued and it not publicly taint you the way that the others are. Because you could tell when B Scott got sued, B Scott went a whole nother trajectory. You can tell when what's her name? Old girl got sued by the Carters, Beyonce and them. She went on to do Love Light, Love, and all this other stuff. You got sued, you came out on top. You're not like the other bloggers. I think you and Michelle Atlian are the only ones who through and true showed like, boom, this did not affect me in such a negative light. You didn't crash out on the internet like the way that others did. So since you came out on top, I just want y'all to I just want y'all to get back into the like, this is strictly for the blogs. And I hope this is not behind your loyalty for Nicki Minaj, because I think that is stupid. I'm going to continue to say that. You should be loyal to you. You, solely you. I don't think you should be loyal to any of these rappers, because let's look around, shall we? These rappers are finicky. These rappers pick and choose who they want to have around them. You see, Armand was around her just to get the up on you. You see, she had, I was about to call her Toxic T, but it's Lovely T, had her around. And we don't care nothing about Armand. We don't care nothing about Lovely T or Jason Lee. We don't give a fuck about them, right? Because they became pawns in a game. And to me, they didn't come out on top. The only person who came out on top was Kim Barbie. Because Kim Barbie has a lucrative paying job. He's out here doing what he always dreamt of doing. And every now and then he blogs. So what was the like why be attached to a celebrity if there's not some type of longevity for what you want to do? And that's why I say I question some things when it comes to you, Tasha, being associated with Cardi B because you're bigger than that. I truly believe that. That's just my opinion though. 3.9 million shouldn't even be that much for Tasha. I think she has the money too. I think she has the money too. She wasn't talking about no Stefon Diggs before Cardi. It's clearly a roundabout way. Yikes. 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 So then that's how I feel about it. Hopefully this doesn't drag out. I hope it doesn't do anything to your her your bankruptcy stuff because baby, the way this administration is acting, I want you to come out on top. But, you just never know. Not with these celebrities. But let's get into Stefon Diggs. The girls wanted to be in Cardi B's place. It magnified what I said from the beginning. These women weren't they were having a way, baby. She was getting paid $2,000 a week and she wasn't even making five-star meals, okay? Michelin type meals. I seen a chef and the lady chef was up there cooking stuff from the scratch. She was making seasonings from scratch, okay? I forget, it's some basketball players chef. She's really beautiful, by the way. I'm talking about making butternut squash soup from scratch. Talking about, well, he needs his uh minerals and vitamins so he could play on the basketball court. Sister was over there making dried up hot dogs and all kinds of stuff, and she was sleeping with him and had a job for $2,000 a week. She is a fool. She is a fool and was not making top of the line meals. She is a fool. Stefan won because the lady got greedy. She should have took the $100,000 and went about her way. All those people who said Cardi shouldn't have got involved, Cardi shouldn't have got involved, baby, this is why Cardi is winning because them hoes was laughing behind her back and sitting up in her face. All of them. The chef is out here with the other baby mamas who are haters, who are mad. I told y'all they were mad. They were mad that me and Stefan bought Cardi a house for her son. Them other girls was over there getting dick and bubble gum, okay? They over here with an A-list NFL player and fumbling the bag. Fumbling the bag. I don't believe in y'all dating athletes. I've said it time and time again. I will continue to say it. If you were an athlete, just have your fun. Just have your fun. Okay? If you're not on some ish like Jackie Christie, just have your fun. Okay? Because if you don't know what to get out of that man, especially a man like Stefan, leave it alone. He won the case because the girl lied. You could tell she lied. You could tell how she was trying to manipulate the people. Oh, Cardi B threatened me, releasing them text messages and shit like that, just for us to find out she was a liar. Baby, she loved it over there. Talking about she got choked out and he assaulted her and all these other things, but she over there diddy bopping. Girl, are you okay? She's too fucking old. And this is the problem with girls who don't have an exit strategy from being a bad bitch. That's the truth of the matter. Tasha could have came out big. Her name was in all the mainstream shows and newspapers. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So my thing is this. Y'all over here with the Stefon Diggs. You over here mad because he's like, look, you messy. Because she was being messy. She was talking to both the baby mamas, the one who had the first son and the other one. And she was being messy. And he didn't want that. He said, you got to get your messy ass up out of here. And I told y'all, a lot of men make a lot of money when they are tied to a woman. Okay? Tied to a woman. Stefon Diggs can be with any woman he wants to. He wanted to be with Cardi B, and he despises them hoes for messing up his foundation. He should have never had Pre out there. Pre cursed him. Y'all keep saying Cardi cursed him, but when he was with Cardi and just only Cardi, he got to the Super Bowl. When Cardi left him, he was in court. He got kicked off the team. Now he has to go scout a team. And if I were him, I would make it so that all them hoes pay. That's why you don't see them out here talking about stuff. Oh, I'm with Stefan because Cardi is not there. Anyways, so offline, off the record, did y'all see that ship out in the middle of the ocean that had that dead rat? That Dutch ship that went from, I forget where they went. They went from like the Caribbean or something like that to Antarctica. And they got that virus on there. Yikes. Yikes. Yikes on a blank. Let me tell you something. When you're on these cruises, you have to make sure you do your due diligence to make sure you don't only get sick, but everybody around you don't get sick because it's literally a sailing petri dish. It sure do got Cardi's back. I told y'all Cardi was out here doing the work. Cardi said when she went to Colombia, she got in the water. Y'all don't be listening to the people. And I really need y'all to start tapping into your shadow side and do the shadow work. I need them to stay on the boat. That's what I said. I need them to stay on the boat because allegedly some people already okay, they're already up out of here. It's a mess. It's a mess. But I wanted to get into this other thing. Did y'all see Deontay Cal sit over there with Poor Minds and he talked about preferences? Baby. So Deontay Cal was like, when men talk about their preferences, like, oh, I need something like this, and they were expounding it, and I was like, oh, this is a good episode, right? I want to take it a step further. I'm gonna wait for y'all to watch it. We're gonna discuss it tomorrow, but I need y'all to go hear what Deontay Kyle had to say about the preferences and black men and all that because I want to talk about something. I want to talk about something. I don't want y'all to be upset. I don't want y'all to be upset because I already seen a lot of people was upset that Beyonce came through shutting down the Met Gala as the queen she is. Baby, Beyonce is coming. She's either going to come on Tina Turner's birthday or May 29th, which I believe she will because she been dropping albums on the 29th, the 29th, the 29th. So I'm here for it. It's going to be rock and roll, but I believe this is the last album because she kept saying like on the carpet, I'm here because my baby, and Blue Ivy is becoming that girl. Blue Ivy is becoming that girl. Blue Ivy would not take off the sunglasses, pissing off the stylist. She knew she was pissing off the stylist. That's a true Capricorn right there. They like, can you take off the sunglasses? She acting like she can't see them. She's acting like she can't hear. Finally, her daddy get in her face. He's all excited, all giddy, talking about some, you take off your glasses. And she said, no, I'm going to take them off up there. And he said, okay. Blue run them. The whole time, people was giving Blue the blues. And I hate to put it this way, but there's a difference in how Blue Ivy is being raised and Northwest. I don't like to compare the girls because they're both babies. They're both babies, but the way that Blue Ivy is being raised and Northwest is being pulled up, it's given The Cosby Show and Euphoria. You figure it out. I'm not saying anything, but you figure it out because the comments, the people were leaving. That creepy lady who was sitting in the corner was Northwest. It was given demon. It was given demon. When she was talking about she loved the Lord, and that weird white woman was sitting over there, and she was like, "No, I love Jesus, and I'll pray for you, Queen." And I was like, now she's talking in social media talk. Baby, I told y'all, the devil works hard, okay, but not harder than Chris Jenner. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Tina, yes. Blue said, I'll take my shades off when I want to, okay? Why Blue shouldn't want to be there? Blue wants to be there. Y'all, listen, I hate to break it to y'all, but these celebrity kids want to be at the spaces with their parents. They want to wear the gowns. They want to put on the things. She may even want to be in the fashion world or something like that. She may want to do something completely opposite of her parents, and it might be fashion. Because think about this, we never seen Blue Ivy on the carpet, but we saw Blue in Vogue. We saw Blue in Vogue when she was just a itty teeny bitty baby. She's been in these editorial pieces. She's been wearing the designers. She's been wearing the things. Okay? You cannot get mad at that. You can tell like they have polished her. When I seen Northwest walking and her mom was like, "Why are you walking like that?" I said, "You don't do that in the public eye. You don't do that for public consumption." Which tells you Blue is over there being raised, North is being pulled up. It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. But we're going to see this because it always ties down to when your kids are artistically inclined, right? Inclined and tapped into their gifts, you want to foster an environment to where they can flourish safely. That's why you have people like Puma, who's Erica Badu's and her daddy, I forget her daddy's name, pioneer of hip hop, out here. His daughter is out here flourishing, walking, wearing the things. And people are like, oh my God, Puma, because she was raised in love. You can tell the difference in the children who were dragged up. I'm using the terminology of Andrew Gabor. Shout out to Gabor. Gabor, did you talk about Bose? Gabor, did you talk about Bose? You think she gonna get fired? I don't know if I asked already. Blue was wearing Balenciaga. I understand that, but listen, what do y'all want them to do? Don't put on the stuff. See, would I wear it? No, I don't wear no Balenciagas and stuff like that. But her outfit was not like the typical Balenciaga stuff. It was very covered. It was very age appropriate. But I think we have our picks and chooses. I think when it comes to the little black girls, we like to um we like to punish them for wanting to do the things, and then we just champion the white ones. Cause Blue ain't out here with no piercing. She ain't out here with no pink hair, blue hair. She's not out here wearing that stuff. She's being raised right. You could just tell. You could just tell. You could just tell. Balenciaga fired that creative director, to be fair. And they did. And they did. But not everybody who's into fashion knows that. Listen, I think it was all symbolism. Blue was wearing the glasses. She was wearing the white on white on white, which is pure, which is new beginnings, which you could tell. To me, it was symbolism for new beginnings. Beyonce was wearing the bones. She bad to the bone, right? And then she has the crown. Like, I'm going to end with the crown on my head. And we know that to be truthful because she has so many sons. She has so many sons. Blue is always age appropriate. North is pushed as if she's already grown. And there was a comment that was made that said, I want you to be my Celeste. And she liked it. And I think somebody had to tell her to unlike it because she ended up unliking it. And I'm just like, girl, what? North, baby, what? Blink twice if if you need us to come get you. Okay, if you need us to come get you. Yes, it was a play on death and rebirth. And I think this album might be the last. I think this album might be the last. She's going to be able to enjoy the fruits of her labor. Shout out to Beyonce. Baby, I can't wait to come out here with my rock and roll attire. I told y'all, I'm a true rock girl. I like the real rock heads. I'm going to be wearing my things. I'm going to be wearing my things and my body is tea too. Oh, I can't wait to be in my little mosh pit style. Yes. Yes. I can't wait. I'm finally going to be back. Oh, side note, did y'all see Ted Turner passed away? Poor Jane Fonda. The two husbands she liked both passed away. Like, oh my God. Did y'all see that? What is he gonna do with all that money and the millions and the enterprise? Do y'all think they're gonna be fighting? Do y'all think they're gonna be fighting? Look at me whispering. Because we don't speak ill of the dead. Even the people we don't like, we don't speak ill of them. Because they're either going to, rise up or go to hell. But my God. Y'all think Jane Fonda is over there doing a little... Y'all think she over there, Do y'all think... I'm telling y'all, I said Ted Turner passed. Was he sick? Like, what? I was like, oh my God. Remember they said Marlo was over there with Ted Turner? Do y'all remember when they said Marlo was over there with Ted Turner? Is that messy? Let me get off because I think that's too messy. Let me get off. I think that's too messy. But y'all, this is about to be a very interesting summer. We're already getting the script for the summer. Pay attention, y'all. Be safe out there, okay? Y'all be safe. Get you some copper, some real copper. Put it in your garden. Stop eating that fast food. The fast food is killing y'all. Did y'all know that they found in one of the McDonald's, they were serving human remains? Disgusting. Disgusting. I'm going to stop. I just have to let y'all know. Because, I was caught off guard. There's a lot happening right before us. But anyways, y'all, comment down below. I got to go. Bye, hoes.